Moses Masika Wetangula, currently the Speaker of the National Assembly, a seasonal lawyer, politician, and public servant. Born on 13 September 1956 in the village of Nalondo, Bungoma County, Wetangula came into a family led by Dominic Wetangula, a retired teacher whose modest home nurtured both education and duty. From a young age, the young Moses showed a keen intellect and determination. He attended Nalondo Primary School and joined Busakala Secondary, then Teremi Secondary, before gaining admission to the prestigious French School Kamsinga, schools known for blending academic excellence with community values. By the early 1980s, having completed high school, he pursued law at the University of Nairobi, graduating with a Bachelor of Law, a solid foundation for a future in legal and public life. You can almost picture the quiet student Moses, debating in court, envisioning how he could shape Kenya's future. Soon after, he served as a magistrate in towns like Yatta, Nakuru, Rongai, and Kisii. In one revealing interview, he admitted he found the routine exhausting, dealing with petty criminal docket after docket, and chose instead to practice law privately so he could do work he believed mattered more. By the late 1980s, he joined the ICRO's Kenya board, contributing to health and community service initiatives from 1989 until he entered cabinet in 2008. As Kenya opened political spaces in the early 1990s, Moses Wetangula seized the opportunity. In 1993, he entered parliament as a nominated MP under KANU, signaling his first foothold in national politics. By 2003, he was elected MP for Sirisa constituency and took office as Assistant Minister for Foreign Affairs under President Mwai Kibaki. In 2008, he was promoted to Minister for Foreign Affairs, one of the top portfolios in government, and later to Minister for Trade in 2012. Wetangula played a leading role in the CORD, Coalition for Reforms and Democracy, and later as party leader of Ford Kenya, becoming a visible opposition voice during coalition politics around 2017 to 2021. In 2013 and 2017 general elections, he was elected senator for Bungoma County and served as Senate Minority Leader until 2018, guiding major debates and representing opposition interests. In September 2022, after resigning his Senate seat, he vied for and won the position of Speaker of the National Assembly, defeating Kenneth Marende with 215 votes to Marende's 130. He now holds the third highest office in Kenya's line of succession. No high-profile career in politics is without controversy. Wetangula'S has its share. In October 2010, while Foreign Minister, he stepped aside amid allegations over the purchase of Kenya's embassy property in Tokyo, where approximately 1.6 billion Kenyan shillings was reportedly misused during the transaction of embassy property in Nigeria and Japan. The ensuing inquiries led to his resignation pending investigations. He was later cleared by 5 different probes, including inquiries by the Anti-Corruption Commission, the Auditor General, the Treasury, and the Parliamentary Committee. Prime Minister Raila Odinga publicly affirmed his exoneration in November 2011. Wetangula returned to the ministry in August 2011, but soon shifted politics to contest for Senate and gradually concluded his ministerial career. Most recently, in March 2025, the Law Society of Kenya filed a suit questioning the procurement of 25 CCTV cameras worth 1.6 billion Kenyan shillings, naming Wetangula among respondents. He has since filed to have his name removed, arguing he played no role in the procurement process. These incidents underline how high stature in Kenyan politics, especially over decades, often invites intense scrutiny.
Kitu cha kwanza ni kushukuru rais wetu kwa kusema ya kwamba mtu yoyote ambaye ako hapa Kenya na ni Mkenya, na Mkenya includes ule msichana tumeoa kutoka kule ng'ambo, akitaka kipande apewe bila malipo, bila masharti. Na wale ambao mnahusika lazima muhakikishe hiyo hakikizo la rais linafanyika.
Wetangula'S personal life adds another dimension to the man behind the office. He is known to practice polygamy with several wives. He has 3 wives. The first one is Phyllis Wetangula, his first wife. He no longer lives with her, but they remain legally connected. The second one, a Bukusu customary wife, married under Bukusu tradition. They have 2 children, and she filed a court petition for maintenance citing neglect. We also have Anne Washeke Ngugi, often referred to as his third wife, who made headlines in 2016 over allegations of domestic disputes and infidelity. Police statements were filed at Langata station at the time. In total, he has at least 5 named children: Fidel, Sheila, Tamara, and Alvin Hambwe, among others. Notably, Tamara and Alvin Hambwe are civil engineers. Alvin was appointed to the Kenya Railways Board at one point. After decades in the courtroom, the cabinet, the Senate, and now the National Assembly, Moses Masika Wetangula remains a towering figure in Kenya's political theatre, from humble beginnings in Bungoma's Nolando village to the third most powerful seat in the land. Wetangula's journey is as layered as the nation he helps lead. He has lived in the public eye long enough to be both admired and criticized, to be trusted and doubted, and to be elevated and brought low, only to rise again, often more calculated, more silent, but never absent from Kenya's corridors of power. His story is not one of overnight success, but of grit, long memory, and political precision. Whether in diplomacy, party leadership, or navigating coalitions that often crumble before they form, Wetangula has shown what it means to endure. He is not flamboyant, he is not loud, but he is always present, calculating and watching. And yet behind that calculated calm is a man with real personal battles, marriages that fell apart, court cases over domestic disputes, and a family life often shielded from cameras, but not from controversy. His net worth, though not publicly declared, is estimated by various media sources to be hundreds of millions of Kenyan shillings. He owns real estates in Nairobi, agricultural land in Western Kenya, and decades of high office earnings. His children are growing into their own careers, some in civil engineering, others in public appointments, echoing the legacy of a father who built his influence slowly but deeply. Moses Wetangula teaches us that you don't have to be the loudest to shape history. He also teaches us that power, when held long enough, begins to look like wisdom, or like a shadow that never leaves. He reminds us that politics in Kenya isn't just about promises or campaigns. It's about survival, about knowing when to speak and when to step back, about loyalty until it's convenient, about family until it's on the front page. Wetangula may play a part in Kenya's 2027 elections as kingmaker, coalition builder, a quiet force behind the throne. He has stood in the courtroom, the cabinet, the Senate, and now the Speaker's chair. But perhaps his most enduring seat is in the conscience of Kenyan politics, a quiet but unrelenting reminder that in this country, power is never given, it is taken, and it is kept by those who know how to play the long game.
Na leo ni siku ya watenzi wote. The Greeks would have said a day like this is preserved for gods, heroes, and legends. Indeed, this is such a day. We have heroes and legends. I'm not sure we have any gods in a day like this. Your Excellency, this building